Enters the Pride's Easy Feedback Straight. They're ready for the Inter-Dominion Grand Final for the Paces of 2022, and the green light's on and they are racing. Spirit of St. Louis came out humming. Act Now goes with it. They're in a speed duel early, but Act Now's going to win that battle. Holding up behind the leader was I Cast No Shadow. So Spirit of St. Louis is third and is immediately looking for cover. Honolulu Bay hooks out. Wider out was Expensive Ego. Torrid Saints three back along the pegs going into that first turn. Then came Narratac Prince, who's one off the peg. Zeus Bromac went to the inside, four back. Then Pete Said So, five back on the inside of Bundoran. MacDan second last, and Better Eclipse settles down last of all. It's Act Now in front, into the straight the first time, and they'll come down with two circuits left to travel. Leading I Cast No Shadow. Leader just steadies up for the moment. Expensive Ego moves up third without cover, 10 metres off the lead. Not a lot of pace on at the moment. Fourth on the inside is Torrid Saint, the rank outsider of the field, the emergency. Who got a run? Four back the inside, Zeus Bromac, and then Honolulu Bay ends up in a really good spot early. Then Pete Said So, who's five back on the pegs as they head out of the straight. Next is Spirit of St. Louis, who's tracked up by Narratac Prince. Bundoran third last from MacDan, and Better Eclipse about a half a length away last on the inside. Act Now works his way into the back straight. They're about to complete one circuit, and the race favourite is in front. It's Act Now and Jody Quinlan leading the way. I Cast No Shadows in second position. In third spot is Expensive Ego, but he sits without cover. He's tough though, we know that. Fourth on the inside is Torrid Saint. In fifth position is Honolulu Bay getting a gun run at the moment. Then over on the pegs is Zeus Bromac from Spirit of St. Louis. Pete Said So, five back along the inside. Then Narratac Prince from Better Eclipse, second last Bundoran, and at the tail of the field was MacDan. The lead time 1:27.7. Act Now settled well. He's not over racing tonight, and he's had a comfortable run at the head of affairs, leading from I Cast No Shadow. On the outside third was Expensive Ego as they go inside the last 1,200 metres. First quarter of the last mile in 30.6. Act Now can start to get running, and he's 4 metres in front coming down to get the bell, and they're picking up the tempo now. I Cast No Shadow behind the leader. They go into the final circuit in the Inter-Dominion Grand Final of 2022. Over on the inside was Torrid Saint. They start winding up the speed now. Then came Spirit of St. Louis outside Zeus Bromac. Next is Narratac Prince, and then Pete Said So, Bundoran, Better Eclipse, and last is MacDan with 800 metres to travel. The second quarter, 27.9. Act Now is running now. He led 4 metres down the back straight on Expensive Ego. Then I Cast No Shadow. The bolter Torrid Saint, three back on the inside. Honolulu Bay in the 1-1 yet to peel. He's about 8 metres off the lead. And then Spirit of St. Louis and Zeus Bromac as they head off the back. It's Act Now, 3 metres Expensive Ego. The inside I Cast No Shadow. Honolulu Bay's out now. He's looming up out 3 wide. Spirit of St. Louis is coming 4 deep. The runs are coming. They went 26-4 the third quarter. It's Act Now on the final bend from Expensive Ego. Honolulu Bay's joining in into the straight. Act Now 4 metres. Honolulu Bay down the outside. I Cast No Shadows pushing through. I Cast No Shadow got through to grab the lead. Torrid Saint late. It's I Cast No Shadow in front. I Cast No Shadow. I Cast No Shadows won it from Torrid Saint. A photo third. Honolulu Bay and Act Now. Then Zeus Bromac next time. Pete Said So was a terrific run, and then Expensive Ego, Bundoran, Narratac Prince, Better Eclipse. Further back then towards the back, MacDan never got a chance to get into it, and Spirit of St. Louis weekend. Final quarter 27.5, and the mile rate 1:56.7 for Aldebaran Park. Number 1, I Cast No Shadow. Leaders back, travelled well, gets the Garrard sprint lane, and Cam Hart takes I Cast No Shadow.